Have you ever thought the world was against you? And what if it actually was?
It happened to an unlikely target, a 15-year-old boy from Chandler. He got tangled up in the vicious World Wide Web.
And tonight, only on ABC 15, Stephanie Hockridge shows us this dangerous reality where a simple post turned into years of heartache.
Cyberbullying isn't a joke.
A seemingly harmless statement posted on YouTube 5 years ago by a 15-year-old boy in Chandler turned into the hardest lesson of his life.
I remember like it was yesterday. The phone rang and then they just said some expletive words. I hung up.
And that's when it all started. Dozens and dozens of blocked phone calls flooded into Jacob Zellman's home. But it was only the beginning.
Dozens and dozens of confirmation deliveries for pizza orders and different service orders.
They contacted his high school.
I was going to blow up the school that I had done and sold drugs on campus. I mean, that was a total lie.
Sent pornographic and threatening photographs to his cell phone.
Of a gun pointed to my head saying, "We're going to kill you." I was terrified. There was a point where I never left my house.
And Jacob wasn't their only victim. This coordinated attack targeted his family and friends.
They found out where they lived, their address. All of my information was published online.
And it went on and on.
They tried to send prostitutes to my house.
For 2 years, Jacob says hundreds of emails filled his inbox.
"We're not going to give up until you're dead. You need to kill yourself."
Each signed Anonymous, a direct reference to the infamous international network of activists and hacktivists who oppose internet censorship.
And the most educated guess I can make is that they were saying that I was trying to restrict freedom of speech.
By promoting and educating others on cyberbullying laws. Jacob's family contacted the Chandler Police Department, and their investigation uncovered IP addresses linked to users from Georgia and Colorado to Amsterdam, Great Britain, and Canada. What was happening to Jacob and his family was a full-fledged global cyber attack, using chat rooms like these to coordinate a raid from cyberbullies all over the world.
How do you deal with something like that at 15?
You don't. I would lie to you if I told you that suicide never crossed my mind. Why me? I'm some Chandler boy, 15, doing absolutely nothing wrong to anyone else, trying to make a difference, trying to raise awareness.
Despite the nightmare, Jacob refuses to be silenced by the bullies who were never caught. He now helps other kids, like 13-year-old Kyle Wong,
Not to use technology as a weapon.
to safely spread the word about this online evil to his classmates.
They're like really nice, but then online it's a total different perspective of their personality.
And even at 13, Kyle already understands anytime, anywhere, anyone can hide behind a computer and ruin lives like Jacob's.
I feel a sense of responsibility.
To use his story as a reminder to all parents, know what your children are doing online, because it's so easy to forget. These 3 letters, www, represent the World Wide Web, and everyone, everywhere is watching. Stephanie Hockridge, ABC 15 News.
And parents, we want to help you take action to know if your child is a victim of online bullying.
Yeah, we talked to clinical psychologist Dr. Steve Jones, who says there are some signs that your child is being bullied. They may withdraw from activities. They prefer excessive time alone. They appear generally sad.
And here's what you can do to help them. Teach your child to never engage the bully in conversation, in person, nor online. Avoid letting your child watch violence on TV. Children who are exposed to violence begin to think that's normal. And encourage your child to be around friends who make them feel good instead of bad.